Hey guys, HT19 here. Who do you got here and what did you do today?
Jody Trick. I got second place at the Tinley event. It was 7 rounds of Swiss.
You have TGS monthly tournament for Edison. They have a monthly, it's a monthly, so one time a month we have a nice prize pool over here. This time it was 3 LT Swap Frogs. He got, I believe that right there, right?
Yeah, 200 credit, which is pretty
Very
solid
nice.
for getting
Pretty
second.
solid, yep.
Yeah.
And you were playing Hero Beats,
Yep.
right? You're gonna look at his deck, but also go check out Joe's YouTube channel. He's gonna have a more detailed profile on his channel, so subscribe to him. But Tammy, you could go through it really quick, point out any thing that was very notable. But yeah.
Okay, first off, I just want to say shout out to Pristine Protection. Use code JOEYGO10 for 10% off. Also, shout out to Kevin Wu for driving and staying here all day.
Where's Kevin Wu? Kevin Wu!
And Josh Kipp for making it to Worlds and testing with me all day yesterday. So,
very nice.
Yeah, I played Hero Beats, pretty standard stuff. All these are pretty standard. So I played 2 of this today because I've been playing 1 for a really long time. It was really pissing me off. I played 2 and I drew it all the time and it was really irritating. I was going back to 1. It did come up that I had 2 of these on the field at the same time and they boost each other.
Ooh, very nice.
21. Big man.
Those are
big fish.
Yep. Beats over Sirocco's.
It does. 3 Spark, 3 Fusion. I played 2 of this. I was playing 3 of this in the past, but sometimes you just clump and you just can't do anything. Whereas the games that you don't draw a monster, you have traps to not die until you draw a monster. Whereas if you clump on these, you just die. So, all these cards are pretty standard. I main Starlight Road. This is the best card in my deck. Not because obviously you're gonna get heavied, but because it allows you to summon a guy and pass, and have a trap deal with whatever their push is, and then summon another guy. And if they torrential and mirror force you, it just gives you insulation for those plays. I played Compulse because it's another option Stardust, and Stardust is pretty oppressive for this deck. As well as if it's set, you can bounce your own stuff to play around Deep Prison, Mirror Force, stuff like that. All these are pretty standard. I played Dust Tornado because I was having a lot of issues into just trap heavy decks, and I also wanted things that would give me more +1s. So people will blind heavy or MST or whatever, or blind pop this. It's a good chainable. Call is the best card in my deck. I wasn't playing this for a long time. A lot of people don't play it. I don't know why. This, summoning back Stratos to get you a search. If you can get Ocean, and then Ocean add back, it kind of snowballs. Other than that, you can bring back Diva to make something. Or if you're going, you have a level 4 on the field, and you go Diva, summon Diva, make Brio, and then make Stardust, you can summon back the Brio, which comes up a lot. And I made a Skill Drain because I couldn't really figure out what I wanted the 40th card to be. This card seems pretty good into most matchups. I was playing 3 Upstart, but the problem with Upstart is if you play it correctly, you're supposed to wait to use it because you want to thin your deck before you draw it, so you don't draw any of the bad cards. So if you had Diva and you needed to wait until you needed to summon the Diva as your push to then Upstart later, it's just you don't need the traps later in the game, you need the traps, the higher impact traps as soon as possible so you can start having more advantage. So, yeah, 40 cards in my main deck.
Makes sense. Very nice. Anything notable from the extra or side?
Hello, Bug. Hi.
I guess these guys over here.
Yeah.
Chalices.
So
we were talking between rounds and you said this card has been really good.
Yeah. I guess the only thing from extra is when I play 1 Cataster. I'd never make this card. So
you always make Android, right?
I always make Android because it's big. It gives you life points if you sit on it and never attack. That's something I'll do. I'll just sit, never attack with it, and it'll help you gain life points because what you do with this deck is you trade life points for advantage. You need to be really low, and you need to gain life points back sometimes to be able to not die. Also, it's a light for honest, so it's cool. But yeah, for the side deck, this is for Machina and stuff. This is really solid. Haiku is just for value and stuff. This is my favorite side deck card. Okay, some people play DD Warrior Lady. That card sucks. It's searchable off-road. Cool. This is an Earth monster. You can make Gaia with this, as well as this deck really struggles with Raikou. If you don't open like Stratos, add Alias, and like take the 1-for-1. So being able to out something under skill drain also contributes its cost. It's super big and it's a road target. And also like against frogs, like you'll skill drain them and their monarchs won't be doing anything and they won't be committing monarchs. They'll be like setting substitutes and those are 2,000 defense, you can't get over them. So you like can Exiled Force, pop, and then you can call the hunt and summon it back, which is pretty neato. I played Stone Eater for Blackwing and the Mirror, really good card. This card was ridiculous. This is another out to like the flip monsters, out to Stardust, stuff like that. Being able to just like loop this over and over is really good, especially against like the Machina deck. This isn't target, so you can just keep bouncing the Fortress, which is solid. I played Soul Release. Shout out to Fraser Smith for telling me this card is terrible and me agreeing. But I couldn't find anything better. This is supposed to be for the Frog Hero deck because, like, in theory, if they burn through all their frogs, you can like attack over a hero monster if they've committed something and then banish all of them. But unfortunately, I never really got to that point. So
Yeah,
maybe not.
I'm a fan of that card too.
Yeah.
Just as a one-up though.
And I played 2 Chalice. This card is ridiculous. I didn't know this card was legal until like very recently because I watched one of Joji Orlando's like 2012 Hero Beat deck profiles from like Long Beach or something. And the reason this card is good is because it modifies attack, so you can use it in the damage step, so you can negate Raikou or Hamster, which is sick, as well as it's out to Stardust, right? So you can like do this in sort of battle phase, they can Mirror Force, whatever. Yeah, Stardust tributes its cost, but this follows, unlike Skill Drain. So this will successfully negate it if you try to destroy Stardust. Outside of that, like the attack boost stuff isn't super relevant. If it was maybe 100 more, it'd be cool, but it's all right. But yeah, I like this card a lot. I have this in the card a lot. Other Skill Drain, 2 Oppression. Oh my floodgates. This is for Blackwing and Vayu. This is for Lightsworn, and this is for Blackwing. Yes, I love trap cards.
All right. Any final thoughts? Any last words?
Shub to HC19. Thank you so much for watching.
All right. Thank you very much, Joe.